guys, let's chew on my grandma's elderly toilet.
What the f?
Stop it. Get some help.
Just because you cannot get me pregnant as a trans girl does not give you permission to not try, okay?
Yeah, I'm beginning to believe that we're living in an alternate reality and all of this is not real. We're probably in some sort of matrix where we're all fast asleep and we're all having dreams, and one day we'll all wake up and everything will be back to normal. That's what I'm beginning to believe nowadays, because the things I see, I genuinely don't believe they're happening in real life.
Why would conservatives think fact-checking is biased against them? I mean, what are you sharing if you keep getting fact-checked for false information? Think about it. What were conservatives sharing on Meta that was getting flagged so much? Are they spreading false information? And why were they so eager? And why are Republicans in general so eager to end the idea of fact-checking? What are they trying to share? What is the motivation for not wanting it to be fact-checked?
It's very funny how the woke community are scared that Mark Zuckerberg is actually enacting free speech, which I don't believe he will be doing. But it's very funny how they're scared that people will be allowed to say what they want to say, which would be free speech. And apparently they're the ones who know what's good speech and what's bad speech and what speech should and should not be controlled. Very funny from a group who love to talk about how people should be allowed to express themselves the way they want to express themselves. But when people express things that they don't agree with, now it's hate speech.
I am super inspired.
She took time out of her already busy schedule to tell us about her vision for the department's future, one that includes a 3-year strategic plan to increase diversity.
People ask me, well, what number are you looking for? I say, I'm not looking for a number. It's never enough. They feel included, they feel valued, and they feel part of a cohesive team.
The chief also checks another box when it comes to inclusivity and diversity at this department. She's a proud member of the LGBTQ community.
That just kind of opens the door of people that thought, wow, I didn't even know that that was an opportunity for me.
Why in the blue hell does everything have to be about your sex? Why don't you just get the people who are best equipped for the job and stop worrying about what their sexual orientation is?
This is Comrade Daniel with Just Stop Oil. Today myself and my comrades were slow walking through the streets of Kensington, where a driver of a van who presumably became distracted by our slow walking ploughed into the side of another vehicle, the driver of which got out and angrily shouted at us, closely followed by her partner, who then pushed me to the ground and began to beat me. I remembered my Just Stop Oil training and went immediately into hedgehog mode to protect myself on the ground. I hold no ill will towards the person who did this and will not be pressing charges. As my Just Stop Oil overlords said, this is a necessary disruption. Anyone who is beaten in the line of duty, it is a necessary disruption. I want to thank my Just Stop Oil comrades for continuing to hold the line and just stood there holding the banners, doing nothing to help me. This is exactly what they trained us to do. Viva the revolution and Just Stop Oil.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Tell us, are you supporting Harris?
I absolutely am, yes.
I couldn't tell by the shirt. What is one reason or policy that you support of hers?
Okay. She is not Donald Trump.
But
and I am opposed to fascism. So
me too.
That's why I'm supporting Kamala Harris.
You saw that article where they said that Trump is Hitler yesterday?
I did, yes.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's I can't believe that his granddaughter is Jewish. Can you tell me a policy that you like? There's so many, it's so hard to think.
Of Kamala Harris?
Yeah. Well, not of Trump, right?
Well,
There's everything he puts out is bad.
Understood. Yeah. Sorry. It's just okay.
I agree. I put you on the spot here. There's so many good stuff.
The Affordable Care Act is closer to where I'd like us to be with health care than what the Republicans would have. So I like that she is support of growing and enhancing the Affordable Care Act.
What about some new initiatives? Because that's Obama, and Obama did some bad stuff too.
Understood, yes. As far as what she's got, the down payment assistance for first-time home buyers.
What about this initiative she just put forward? She's going to increase taxes specifically on white males, and I love that.
Absolutely, yes. I have always felt my taxes aren't high enough.
Exactly.
And
same here, and I think that's the best way that we can pay reparations.
Okay,
right?
Sure.
This video right here depicts how a lot of people are going around in society. They haven't got a clue of what it is that they're speaking of, but they're 100% sure that what they're speaking of and believing is the truth. But then when they're asked to defend or substantiate the positions that they believe in, they do exactly what this guy did. Before we get back into the video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell so that you're notified when one of my videos come out. Also subscribe to my new channel, Yinka Unfiltered, which will be linked in the description down below. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at YinkaThatGuy, and let's get back into the video.
How dare you shove that phone in my face?
How dare you call
You
me
are a
names?
fascist scum. If you are associating with him, you are scum.
How dare you speak to me like that?
How dare you film me?
That's disgraceful. Leave me alone.
How dare you film me?
Don't you call me names?
Leave
it's a
me
public
alone.
place and you've no real
Leave
right.
me alone.
You go on and leave me alone. Don't call me
You
names.
are the one harassing me.
You called me names.
Yeah, because you are a fascist scum.
No, I'm not. Now leave me alone. Go
Anybody
on.
associated with him is fascist scum.
I don't even really know what happened in this video for him to react the way he's reacting, and I'm not going to really comment on what I don't know. But what I will comment on is the fact that I hear all of these words being thrown around day in and day out. You're a fascist, you're a homophobe, you're a bigot, you're a sexist, you're an Islamophobe. All of the phobias and all of the isms and is you can think of are always thrown out to people. And a lot of the times these people don't even know the meanings of the words that they're throwing around, but because they're buzzwords that have been thrown all around social media, and they hear it on social media and they hear from their friends, they just regurgitate the same thing that they hear. How about this? You go and learn words before you start throwing them around.
Trump ran on, let's get all the immigrants out of the country so that Americans can get the jobs. And now they're saying, oh, sorry, you can't do the job. The lie was that we're going to get rid of the immigrants so that you will have more jobs. And now they're saying you can't. And remember,
Joy, we've been through this before. He wants to get rid of the illegal immigrants who are taking people's jobs. But since you keep misrepresenting these statements, I'm going to have to ask you, can you tell me the difference between legal and illegal immigrants? Let's go. Whoopi?
I'm not sure. Say what?
Let's just finish this.
We'll be right.
I'm done dating as a transgender woman of colour in the UK. There's nothing for me here in the dating world. I'm done with the endless apps. I'm done with being someone's freak. I'm done with being someone's walk on the wild side, someone's fantasy, someone's mistress, someone's bit on the side, someone's dirty little secret. I want to be someone's wife. I want to be someone's girlfriend. I want to be with someone who's proud to hold my hand in public. And I've realized at the age of 41, it's not going to happen for me in the UK. And I'm okay with that.
There is so much going on in this video that I don't even know where to start. Number one, nobody owes you anything. If it's the case that nobody wants to actually have that type of relationship with you, that's their body, that's their choice. Number two, if it's the case that all they want you for is to use you as some sort of object, you might need to be a bit more introspective. But of course, in today's day and age, people feel that they're entitled to other people, while these same groups of people will say, my body, my choice, I can do whatever I want with my body. And in the same breath, they'll say that they're more than just their body and people should look at them more than just that. And they'll try and force people to see them the way they need to be seen, or the way they feel they should be seen, which really doesn't make any sense, because if people want to see you the way they want to see you, their body, their choice, right?
Do men not realize that when, like, you know, non-men say, ugh.
Non-men. Really? So there's only men and non-men. Some individuals have gone so far with their inclusivity, they have essentially erased women from the conversation. Now everybody is just men or non-men. How fantastic.
Terrible. Men are the worst. That's a test. That's a test that they are giving you.
A test? A test of what? Exactly how much prejudice and bigotry that they're willing to put up with?
And you can fail or you can pass.
So what exactly does failing that test look like?
Failing is when a guy gets defensive and he goes, not all men. Well, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Really?
So passing must look like just accepting the fact that they are being despised for being the gender that they happen to be and possibly having done nothing wrong to anyone. Right, this makes a lot of sense.
Really? Because you're getting mad at a woman for expressing her opinion, so maybe you are like that.
Oh, the non-men are women again. How fantastic. Just remember, there are people out there that actually worry about the opinions of individuals that think like this.
Watched a white girl fight off a robber at gunpoint. He literally had a gun to her. She fought him off, got the magazine out the gun and everything. But the crazy part about it was that there was two men watching very close by. I mean, literally, very close by. They were right within the vicinity, which is weird because why would that man try to rob her with those two guys there? But he did it because he knew they wasn't going to do shit. And they did not. It was one man sitting on the...
I don't know why this is such a hard concept to understand, but women created the situation where they dislike men so much that men finally said, fuck it, we're not going to help you, we're not going to protect you, we owe you absolutely nothing, and because you're just some random stranger, I no longer have to help you. And really what gets me about the video is that there's a lot of other people in that video. Most people did a singular focus on the man sitting in the grass when that woman was getting attacked, but there were women there. So what happened to women supporting women? You know, y'all like to preach like how you're girls and you're supporting each other and oh my God, I'm always here for you. But you see a woman getting attacked and there's two women walking the other direction. Why aren't they running to her defense? Right, because you want the men that you claim are such trash to save you. And this is a perfect example of what women do all of the freaking time. They create this standard for how men should treat them, whether that's in the dating phases, in the marriage stages, in friendships, whatever it is. And they created this standard where they hate men so much, but now you want protection from said men. And now that you don't get it, the men are weak. Make it make sense. You cannot continuously drag men and blame the patriarchy and all of this bullshit around you, but then expect men to jump in and save you. Why don't you all call a freaking bear? Okay, bye.
I'm honestly trying to think if I'm a woman or just a femboy, and I'm also trying to think if I should start estrogen and would that help with my male pattern baldness.
From watching this video, I don't think it's the case that you're going to need any type of estrogen. You clearly already have a lot of that, and don't worry about the baldness. I can guarantee you your baldness has nothing to do with testosterone.
What does Pride Month mean to you?
We would not like to answer your question.
That's not what Pride Month means to you.
We would not like to answer your questions.
Nice. Okay. The police are already.
We would not like to answer your questions.
He's getting too close. He's putting the microphone 6 inches.
I'm just asking questions.
No, we're not interested.
If they don't want to answer questions, they
please back off.
Yeah, but I have every right to be here.
He's harassing us.
No, I'm not.
It's not necessary.
You just...
They can stay right down there. They don't need to. They don't need to. This is harassment right here. Okay. We're standing here.
It's snowflakes. You can't make it up.
Okay, guys, seriously, if they don't want to talk to you, back off. They do not have to talk to you.
Yeah, of course.
So if they don't want to talk to you, move on and find somebody else who does want to talk to you.
But this is a public sidewalk. This is
not. This is the street.
I'll take care of it. Thank you.
It's just crazy. I mean, you have bigger things to worry about than this.
This isn't a public street to stand.
You're on a sidewalk.
I'll let you take care of it. You can go talk to somebody else. They don't want to talk to you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how's it going?
Careful of this one. Big protester. He'll put you on YouTube. He'll blast you all over social media.
Oh no, it must be a crime for people to be posted on YouTube, especially when you're on a public sidewalk. It definitely must be a crime. I'm going to call the people that I say should be defunded. Make it make sense.
I'm done crying. My sadness is over. My anger has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually. And so I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go fuck yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a fucking education. Do something. because you are fucking stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a fucking...
And of course, once again, to hit the Yinka quote of having that certain look, you also have a nose piercing.
This is just a reminder that if you accidentally misgender somebody, the way that we want you to react is just by going, she, they, I'm sorry, and then move on. That's it. That's all we want you to do.
How about new? We're mattress actresses. Of course our body count's over 200.
Because you're a whore.
The study's coming out saying that liberal women are the unhappiest group of people. Duh. I could have told you that. They're miserable. They blame everyone else on their problems. They take no accountability in their lives. They don't understand the way the world works, and they have this victim mentality. I didn't need a study to tell you that. It's nice that it's confirmed, but I never needed a study to tell you that. Of course the liberals are the unhappiest group of people. They're constantly looking for problems. They're just a grumpy group. And they're fighting for things they don't understand. There's a reason mainstream media targeted them, because they're the easiest to herd. They're the types of people that are the easiest to brainwash because they don't really have critical thinking skills. Durr.